Wow, wow, wow.
where
Okay,
where do we start
yes.
from?
Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we start? How do we go? What do we do?
I'm devastated, man.
Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. Who we need to point fingers at someone. Who do we let's start the blame list.
The first person I'm going to
Let's
blame is you.
let's
You that were saying Kepa go. You that you first said Kepa go. All this
bro.
sentimental he has brought. It's okay. It's okay.
It's the M5 gist and
Yeah.
Arsenal just lost the Carabao Cup final and I
Mm.
feel so dejected right now. As much as I'm trying to lift my spirits up because we're still in a lot of competitions, but we needed this one to just give us that feeling, that motivation so we can push on to the Premier League, push on with the Champions League.
Mm.
And now there's not much pushing to do, God. Oh no.
I'm
Uh,
happy that I can sit down here laughing. Yeah, it's
crap, man.
it's
Crap,
it's sad
man.
that it had to end this way. I mean, even if you're going to lose a game, like at least show some fight and be like, oh, we lost the game due to some brilliance of the opposition, but it was none of that. We just
Errors.
seemed
Errors. Um, leggy players everywhere.
O'Reilly, Brent,
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly.
Nico Riley, small boy of yesterday, coming to my yard to give me 2 goals. How? How? Oh Lord, man. I don't even know. If we were to analyze that game, man, I felt like we started well, but towards how many minutes in, you're already tired of pushing on. And then this huge disconnect. We had no creativity in the midfield. It was too bad, man. The midfield was porous. It was lacking. There was nobody there. So Mendy and Rice were just sitting back, leaving all the work for Havertz in terms of creativity. The onus was on him to create. And
Yeah.
Havertz is not a creative midfielder. It's just, I think it was just against us today, man. Eze being injured. Odegaard, I don't even know what's happening with Odegaard. Maybe his dog died or something. I don't like he's not what sort of injury, no updates on the injury, he's just unavailable. And then we go into this game where we need someone to create because they had Cherky, they had Bernardo Silva, they had Semenyo on both on the wings with Doku. Like these are guys that will hurt you. So you need to match that creativity too. If not, you lose the midfield battle. I said it. It's always going to be who wins the midfield battle or who makes the most errors that will decide.
And
And
yeah.
that's exactly what worked against us. We didn't have a midfield to battle these guys. And then the errors came from Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Yeah, you just said what I was going to say. When you're talking about the battle of the midfields, ours was absolutely absent. Like it
Donut.
was
Nothing
non-existent.
in the middle.
And during the watch along, I was saying like there was a disconnect between our attack and our defense, and we couldn't just move in transition. And I think that is where we absolutely lost it. Unfortunately, Eze wasn't fit to start. We knew about that injury scare in the Champions League, but we thought, oh, it was just gonna like shake it
Someone's
off.
going to shake it off, man.
And before the game, I did say that there was going to be a possibility of Havertz starting in that
Midfield
midfield,
role.
and that's exactly what happened today. Um, a whole lot, like you said, we did start well. Then we had Ngape pick up a very unnecessary
The
yellow
referee, though,
card.
the referee was just trigger
Yeah,
happy with his cards, man.
yeah. The
Like
referee was just at the beginning of the game just dishing them out,
dishing out
but
cards in a final like it's some regular game.
Bernardo Silva was just fouling our players up and down, and how he escaped getting one. So I just felt like there was some
Don't worry, they'll
inconsistency
get
with the.
115 yellow cards. They'll get 115 charges. They'll get
but,
115.
but really, let's not make this about the ref. We were absolutely inept today. The boys did not turn up. They looked very tired. Saliba did put in a very big shift,
put a shift,
especially
man.
during that first half. Like he was just
He
there, but
was a warrior.
yeah, we had no creative outlet. Saka was just
Man, Saka.
Saka's
Saka, what happened to my star boy? What happened to my star boy?
man.
Where is Saka? We need
The
to put
star
a
is
poster
beginning
out.
to lose
We
its
need to put
glow,
Saka on the
man.
milk cartons. Where is
Man,
Saka? If you find Saka, please return to Emirates Stadium, man. If you can find me Saka. I've not seen Saka in weeks. Bro, this guy was not. It's one thing to do the basics when you can pass in the midfield. You can, but when you get to the end zone, which is the danger zone where it matters, man, the decision Saka makes when he gets there, it's not looking like Saka that I know, man.
the
He can't
problem is
shoot. He
he's not
can't.
even nowadays. He's not even getting there. I mean, if we get there,
Bro,
he's lost pace, and I've always said it.
the
Like
pace.
I admire Saka, but I felt like the main thing that he has, aside from his intelligence as a football player, his main attribute was that speed. And I'd always feared that if he lost that speed,
Yeah.
how does he
How does he? How
dribble?
does he?
How
Yeah.
does he,
How does he mold his game
yeah.
to, you know?
So
And now it's caught up with him. Now it's caught up with
yeah,
him. He was
it's I
captain on
mean
today. I thought it was captain today. I thought he was going to be very motivated. Don't get me wrong.
he's always
He
been
did
captain.
well.
Once he's on the
Yeah,
pitch, he's always captain aside from
yeah.
audited.
He
So
did
he's the
well, but he
assistant.
wasn't, man. He wasn't. Oh. And then on the left hand side, Trossard. There was a shot. I think it was Calafiori that had the shot or someone, and he tried to stretch. Man, it just wasn't clicking. Gyökeres started well in the first half, first
I
few
mean,
minutes.
Gyökeres tried to press. He did what man could do. He had absolutely no service, and at this point in time, you can't blame that guy. Like, there's only
There's
so much he
no,
can
yeah,
do. He
exactly,
tried to press. He tried to put
yeah,
himself around. I
yeah.
mean, man's not technical, so
Takes us
well,
back to when we used to have midfielders and then no striker to finish. Now we have a striker and then there was no midfielder to create for a striker. Like it was
yeah.
just, I wish we had like an Ozil in this game or something. Like I don't know. It's
If
just
wishes
someone to
were
give me
horses,
passes, man.
Vegas
There were no
right, man.
passes. There were no crosses. You know,
Well,
as
we're
much
beginning
as
to
we,
sound quite teary on this this,
yeah, it's painful because
and wishing a lot.
we could have got this game the way we started. I felt like we could have actually got a goal. Havertz got a good chance at the start of the game, and he couldn't just bury it.
Let's even take like certain moments in the game and certain performances that we know really affected this. Kepa. Let's come back to Kepa. In
Kepa is
retrospect, would you take loyalty over attaining objectives?
I mean, yeah, I think, that's the thing. It's a good thing you said in retrospect because I will still vouch for Kepa because he got us to this point. How do we know Raya would have saved the penalties against Crystal Palace? And then you get to the final, you want him to play. I know the argument would be you start your best side against anyone you meet in the finals. But look at Man City. They started James Trafford. I mean, we didn't put him to work. So we can't put the whole blame on Kepa. Fine, he made an error. But where was the defense? Where was our gameplay? Trafford didn't have
he made a number of errors, but one of it cost us, and the other
whole
one
game.
affected the momentum of the game.
I mean, how do you know Raya would? Well, Raya would definitely catch that. Yeah, that cross definitely. Raya will handle that cross any day.
You know the crazy thing about Raya is that Raya looks like he's short, but he commands the air better.
He's got very big. There was an analysis about his palm grip. He's like basketball players. Like he's
that
got that
he's
grip.
even still 6 foot. He just looks like he's not, like he doesn't have that reach.
Yeah.
But like. Oh man.
Yeah, in retrospect, maybe, but I feel I don't know how to answer that question, to be honest. I feel he's been in the competition, so you play him. But yeah, in the final, or even could have started Raya. Maybe.
Next one. Moving forward, with the way Saka is thinking, would you still start him?
Who do we have? Go Madueke. Okay. It depends. Start him in, or would I have started him for this game?
No. Like moving forward.
Moving forward.
Yeah, like in the
I
coming
mean, it will do his
games.
confidence a whole lot of bad if we bench him now. It will look like we're scapegoating the way Liverpool scapegoated Salah, and then when you bring the guy back, see Salah starts performing. Fine, the whole Liverpool team has been crap. But yeah, I'm just using that as an example. I feel we should still keep Saka. If he plays an hour's worth of football, you take him off and bring up Madueke. It depends on the game. Like if I'm going to
An
this
hour.
Etihad in the Premier League, I'm starting Saka again because he will have a point to prove. Like I feel there's a lot of learning points from this final. This final, losing this final is going to give us the motivation to attack the Premier League. And if there's one thing I know, what we've done in this season is respond. When we lost to Manchester United, the way the team responded, they reflected and they responded. I know it's a different ball game. I know but I'm talking about mentality now. They will respond now. They know all they have to do now is not bottle the Premier League.
Why
So
did they
yeah,
respond in the league, in a cup final? For goodness sake, all this response.
we've had.
So the way I see it is we knew that our football hasn't been great, and we've always been knowing that okay, at some point some stuff is going to catch up with us. The only thing I say about our response is that when we have a large margin to be able to come back, as in a league where you have more games, you may drop you may drop points and draw two consecutive games as the Wolves and stuff, but then you still have the other games to play. But when we come
Yeah.
into a cup competition where it is going to be a one-off, can Arsenal do this?
Yeah.
Champions League, let's go back. Okay, we do have Sporting. Let's say we go over Sporting and we get into the final and we get a Bayern or a PSG where it is one game. Can Arsenal win that one game?
That's a question that has to be answered, man. And it's only the boys that can answer it. Like
No,
this is a new team.
but do you feel like in our setup and in our play that we can win that one game against the big teams?
We can. Let's put things into perspective in the fact that if not for the Kepa error, fine, the game wasn't tilting to our favor. City seemed to be on the ascendancy. If Eze was on the pitch, if Odegaard was on the pitch, if Raya was on the pitch, it would have been a different game. We would have probably won this game, or would have drawn, gone into extra time, probably score maybe from a set piece, or maybe going to penalties. It's just that we didn't have the the right personnel for this game. If we go into the other competitions in Champions League
we would
and
not start
the upcoming
Kepa.
games in the Premier League, definitely Kepa. This is Kepa's last game, obviously. This is Kepa's last game of the season, man. He's done his job. He's played the league.
No, I think this
can
is
rest now. Thank you, son.
Arsenal fan. It's possible because we may definitely go for a second goalkeeper, like a proper goalkeeper.
Yeah, a proper second goalkeeper and keep the competition going. Yeah, I don't want to scapegoat one player. The whole team at some point, because City were present and it's down to injuries and it's down to pressure. Like City have been preparing they've prioritized this game. This is all they have for the rest of the season. This is all they are going to get. So they put everything. Yeah,
I think they're not going to chase.
Even if they chase, you might be surprised. Chelsea might bounce back. Who knows? Chelsea might do one against City. City always find it hard against Chelsea.
But just look at the math. 9 points ahead. They've got one game in hand. Everybody's Everton did Chelsea. I know Chelsea is a very unreliable, silly team. They can come tomorrow and do it for their pride, or they can be Tottenham and say, "Oh yeah."
So looking at their fixtures, Man City, I mean, they've got a mixed bag. Like they've got teams that are fighting for relegation, and they've got teams that are trying to qualify for Europe, and they've not been that great in the Premier League. I understand that this trophy they've won tonight will give them sort of like a motivation to, attack everything, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Arsenal...
They've got Chelsea. If they beat Chelsea, they are 6 points. Yeah?
Yeah. And then they play us
in their house. 3 points. They have 3 points.
Yeah.
If they win their game in hand...
What is to say they don't drop points against Everton and Brentford?
I'm just saying that, let's just say this win gives them that push to go for the end of the season. Remember, they have less games to play. They don't have Champions League again. Yeah. We are tired. We are out of steam as it is. And we are just struggling along. And the thing about what Thierry Henry said, that this time is very difficult, no matter what your position is, because you're in 4 competitions at a time, it's mentally draining.
Yeah.
And yeah, he spoke about that. And it's obvious that that's what's going on with these
Mm.
guys. They need to get over the line, but they're tired.
Yeah.
This Man City team is going to have 7 days of rest in
Mm.
between every match moving forward. Okay.
Yeah.
So now they play their game in hand. We're tied in points. We're tied. So the only thing is Arsenal wins against Bournemouth and these guys drop at least those 3 points. Then we'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
don't,
tight.
well, all in all, I don't see, as tight as it wants to be, I don't see us bottling. Like, this cup loss is going to give us all the motivation. If there's one thing I rely on this season,
Amen.
it's our bounce back ability, man. We
Woo.
bounce back. This is just going to give us the extra motivation. I'm sure these guys are in the dressing room now. They are definitely not sulking in the dressing room. They're definitely in the dressing room, keeping their chin up, telling each other that, look, guys, this has happened. It's in the past now. Let's hit the ground running. Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup are still in these 3 competitions.
They're not talking because Arteta is going mad right now.
Yeah. Because the narratives are going to come. The media are going to come for us, man. The media are going to roast us, man. It's just the Carabao Cup. They need to calm down, man. Rival fans, everything. It's one of those things, I guess, you know. You lose a cup and then you have to react. You have to find a way.
Yep.
Quadruple in the mud. Quadruple in the mud.
Treble to go.
Down to treble. Let's see what change the thumbnail. Oh my gosh, Arsenal, man. They do this, man. They do this every time, bro.
Treble. Yeah, I mean, we'll just try. The only thing right now is that it's for us to keep the faith.
Yeah.
And just believe.
Yeah. We can do it. We can do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good day at the office, basically. That's what this game was all about.
Yeah.
We take it in the chin. Some players let us down. The whole team was knackered, and we could tell that they were mentally drained.
Yeah.
City had everything to play for. Losing against Real Madrid, they couldn't lose to Arsenal as well. It'd just be too bad for their reputation. That's basically what just happened tonight.
I heard they were looking for a new pet, a new club pet.
What happened to Win?
He's lost.
Good one. Bro.
Oh my goodness.
We need to find another dog called Lost.
Lost to Win,
man. Man. Oh
man, yeah. That's on the lights.
Oh man, Arsenal again.
Oh yeah.
Well, we keep it going. We'll bounce back. We'll attack the Premier League. 7 games to go in the Premier League.
Yep.
We'll take it as 7 finals. We've lost this final. We've got 7 more finals to play. It's a blessing in disguise. Our run in the Champions League, the teams we're going to be facing, we've taken one out in the form of Leverkusen. We're going to face Sporting Lisbon next. We've had history with Sporting Lisbon.
Gyökeres has a point.
Gyökeres has some history. They have knocked us out of a Europe competition before. Yeah. So we can't underestimate these guys.
Oh, the last time we played them, we gave them 5-1. So
we gave them 5 exactly. So we can't handle. We can't. This team is still great. They shouldn't just let this performance. It's just a bad day in the office. That's basically what it was. Errors and all that. But yeah, we'll be good. It is what it is. It's been the F5 Gist. Hope you enjoyed our watch along. It's a quick reaction video and analysis. Arsenal didn't do the job today, but hey, we're still in 3 competitions. Suck it up, all the haters, man. We're still in it. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks to all the subscribers and everyone watching our videos. We keep it coming.
Cheers.